Presidential candidate John McCain is having lunch at the Capitol Hotel in downtown Little Rock as we speak. He's been in town less than an hour, arriving here about 11:15. Pete Thompson was there when McCain's bus rolled into town and joins us now live. And Pete, not really a large Republican constituency here in Central Arkansas, so who was with him today?
Well, there's no doubt he was making an effort, and he did make kind of a big splash. He was followed on the bus with Mike Huckabee. We'll get that to a minute. I want to show you, go ahead and show you this picture here of his bus. There are some protesters out here. We'll also talk about them in a minute, but this is the bus that he got off of right around 11:30 today. We'll go ahead and look at some of that video. He was preceded by his wife getting off the bus, Cindy McCain. She came out, followed by Janet and Mike Huckabee, along with John McCain. Now, McCain was in New Orleans yesterday as part of this tour through the South to go through Democratic strongholds. He was in New Orleans. He put some distance between him and one of his biggest endorsers, President Bush, by saying the job they did there in Katrina was disgraceful. So obviously there's a lot of excitement going on today as far as, you know, what's between him and President Bush, and questions we're all going to ask him later. Also, we have some protesters out here, and maybe we can come back out. We can show some of them been walking away. These people are with the AFL-CIO. And they say McCain has not supported labor unions in the way they would like him to, and they also believe he supports some economic policies the Bush administration they believe will continue to keep people out of jobs. So a lot of exciting things going on down here downtown. We do know today McCain will appear at the Arkansas Baptist College around 2 o'clock, where he will speak to about 50 students there in an African-American leadership class. And we'll certainly have a chance to visit with him after that and ask him some questions, as well as Mike Huckabee.
And speaking of Mike Huckabee, Pete, any whispers there among people as to what kind of role he could play in a McCain campaign?
Well, there's been a lot of whispers about that, but we don't really know anything for sure. Obviously, Huckabee is here showing his support. He, of course, has been criticized lately for, a lot of people say, he's positioning himself for a 2012 presidential run. But he said that's absolutely not true, that he's completely behind McCain in this election. And obviously, he was here showing a unified front with him today. Hopefully, we'll get to visit with Mike Huckabee later on today when McCain answers questions after his visit at Arkansas Baptist.
All right. Thank you, Pete Thompson, reporting live for us from downtown Little Rock.